Hey besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara Savage. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share within and outside the circle. Guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this kimono, maxi kimono with Ankara trims. So you can use any fabric for the trims. You can use Ankara, Ashoke, different fabrics just to create that contrast basically. And in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make it. If you would love to know how to make the obi belt underneath this kimono, I have the video on my channel. I'll link it up here and in the description box so that you guys can go check it out. And also this tote bag, I have the video of how to make a normal regular tote bag with pockets on the inside. And I also have another video on how to make a reversible tote bag. So instead of using a lining, why not go sustainable and make it reversible so you can use the inside and the outside? I have a video of that already on the channel as well. I'll link it down below so you guys can go check it out as well. But now let's get into how to make this amazing kimono. So guys, you're going to first take your fabric, fold it into two first, and then you're going to fold it into four. So with this, you have two open edges and one folded corner here. And then on the other side, you have two folded corners. And then we're now going to work on our measurements. So we're going to measure our neckline. So in my case, for the back, I'm using 3 inches by 1.5 inches, or you can use 3.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So I'm going to measure here. I'm measuring at 3.5 inches. And then I'm going to go down by 1.5 inches. So create your neckline curve. Now this is for the back right here. For the front, we're going to be having an open front basically. So you're just going to cut it out using a slant at 7 inches. So we're going to go down to 7 inches or 8 inches. So this will be the front because you are going to just slant it like that, and we're going to cut only the front like that, but the back you're cutting like this. We're now going to go to our shoulder to shoulder measurement. You're going to measure it shoulder to shoulder divided by 2, and you're going to measure it right there. So if you're not adding a sleeve to this and you want your sleeve to just extend down on your arm, so you're going to just leave this remaining, but you're going to go down here and mark 1 inch for your shoulder slant. Just going to connect it down to this part. So you're now going to measure down to your chest line. Now guys, because this is a free boo-boo, we're going to be going down by 13 inches for the chest, for the bust line rather. So I'm going to be measuring 13 inches. And then from this part right here, I'm going to measure my hip circumference divided by 4. In my case, it will give me 9 inches. So I'm using 36 inches divided by 4, 9 inches. Plus 2 inch ease will give me 11 inches. Plus 1 inch sewing allowance, because I'm using a French seam, it will give me 12 inches. So I'm going to measure it right here. So I'm also going to make sure this line is here as well. So my 13 inches down. Extend it to this measurement that you just marked, because we're going to be using it to create our curve for this part. So the curve for the under the armhole, basically we're going to shape it just like that. So extend this line as well, and then you're going to create your armhole measurement, so your armhole depth basically. So just like this, you're now going to mark this line down to the end of your fabric. Now for the length of this, you're going to measure from the top right here to how long you want it to be on your body. So measure from your shoulder to your ankle and then add 1 inch to it for sewing allowance. So with that, you're going to measure it and measure on this fabric as well from the top right here down to that measurement. I'm now going to cut out all these points that I've made. First, I'm going to cut out the shoulder slant. Then I'm going to cut out the neckline. So you can cut everything out with the back neckline. but the front you're going to be cutting only this open ones. And now I'm going to go to this side, mark it till you get to the end. So you're going to start cutting it down like this. So just like this. And they are going to continue down so that you can have your shaping ready. Then your sleeve opening, because you can't leave it closed, you're going to be opening it at the fold right there. And with that, you're going to have one piece that is on a fold, so for the back, and then you're going to have two pieces out for the front. So guys, I have cut it out. Can you see? I have my two pieces for my front and then my one piece for my back. Now I'm going to open this up and make sure your right side is up. Now, if you're using a French seam, you already know the drill. I'll put the video of how to do a French seam in the description box so you guys can go check it out. But this is how to do it when you're just sewing normally. And then you're going to take one piece of your right side and you're going to place it right side facing the right side of this back. So align it along the shoulder seam right here, and then you're going to sew it down using your seam allowance. So sew it down from the neckline here down to the end of this sleeve side. Then you're going to take the other side as well. So the other front, you're going to place it right side facing as well and sew it along that shoulder. So guys, this is what it looks like. Can you see I have sewn the shoulders? I used the French seam. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to this shoulder side and you're going to open it up like this. So we have our sleeve edge right here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to tape it with our Ankara fabric. Now you're going to cut out a fabric that is 5 inches wide. So I'm just going to go to the beginning of this fabric piece. So 5 inches wide, and then you're going to start placing it the right side of this 5-inch fabric. You're going to place it to the wrong side of your sleeve. So place it along the edges, all across the edge, and then sew it down right there. So you're going to do this for this sleeve. When you get to the measurement of the sleeve, you're going to cut out your Ankara piece because you're not going to need the extension. So just place it right side to wrong side of your kaftan, and then do the same process for the other side. This same process for the other side. Now I'm doing two, so I have two others that I'm making. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like pinned on this one. So I have pinned this one right here. Can you see? I have pinned it down to the end of the sleeve. And then once you're done pinning it down like this, you're going to sew it down to the end. And after that, you're now going to do it like a bias. So you're now going to go to the front. So you're going to go to the front now, fold this by 1/2 inch, and then fold it over so that it tapes the edge of your sleeve basically. So fold it by 1/2 inch and fold it over, and then sew it down till you get to the end. I'm going to show you guys when I'm doing it on the machine so you can understand what I'm doing. And then on the front part of your boo-boo, you are going to go to this part. So remember our neckline is, with the neckline, the front to the back, then to the front of the other side. You are now going to take a 5-inch fabric again. This is going to be really, really long because it's a long boo-boo I'm making. And I'm going to place it right side again, facing the wrong side of my neckline. So from the hem, from the down parts, from the hem of your boo-boo, you are going to start pinning it till, just continue pinning it till you get to the back neckline here. So this is my back neckline, and I've still pinned it continuously, and then I'm going to continue pinning until I get to the hem of the other side. I'm going to put it on the mannequin so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So pin it down and then sew it down right there. And the way you're finishing the armhole, that side, the sleeve part as well, you're going to take this as well, fold it by 1/2 inch, and then use it to overlap on this so that you can hide the raw edges here. So this is how to do the lapel of your boo-boo. So guys, this is what it's going to look like after you've done the lapel. Can you see I've done it here? This is what it looks like. It is clean on the inside and on the outside. This is the sleeve right here. Now, because I'm doing a French seam, I have put it together on the sides, wrong sides facing each other so that I can do the side seam. But if yours is a normal one, if you're doing, if you're using a serger basically, and you're going to finish your edges, you're going to place it right sides facing each other, and then you're now going to sew it along the two sides. So can you see? I have pinned it down to the hem, and then I'm going to sew it from the armhole right here, sew it down to the side. So the other side as well, do it the same way. And then after you sew the sides, you're now going to go to the hem and you're going to finish your hem. So fold it twice, the way we always finish our hem, fold it twice and sew it all around the hem. So just fold it twice like this, one, two, and then sew it from this beginning to the other side of the hem. So that's what you're going to do, and your piece is going to be ready. Guys, that's all I have for this video. This tutorial is amazing. I hope you guys loved it. I love the trims along the lapel, along the sleeve area. It looks really, really good. If you try it out, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Lara Savage Creations. I would love to showcase your work with all my growing followers and even here on YouTube. And guys, like I said earlier, if you'd like to know how to make the obi belt or the reversible tote bag in this video, I'm going to put the link to the video in the description box so you guys can go check it out. Guys, also check out my other videos on this channel. You guys are going to love all my content because I make sustainable pieces that you can style in multiple ways, and just go check out my channel. You guys are going to love it. So guys, if you're not subscribed again, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share within and outside your circle, comment in the comment section if you have any questions. And until my next video, do have yourself a wonderful morning, noon or night wherever you are. It's still your favorite content creator and fashion entrepreneur, Lara Savage, signing out.